Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your January 2018 love and romance reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for those who have been coming to me for weekly, monthly, and yearly readings, who have donated and subscribed and liked. So I'm going to pray and ask Spirit for a word of prayer that we can close with when it comes to the end of this love reading. Thank you. Now I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to pull your energies with by using the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius with clearly defined messages regarding Sagittarius's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through to the middle of February 2018. Love and romance. Okay, well, the card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time is maybe a newer job that you guys have been working on. But I can't help but say it could be a situation where you are contemplating different connections with different people, however that may apply. Now, in your mental aspects position, some of you are thinking of someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Sun, moon, or rising, male or female, because this is general. You could be thinking or applying the energies of the Queen of Wands energy, since they're available to you, to really stand strong in your path and to speak your truth and stand by your boundaries, to express your goals and to decide if someone, not afraid to use the sword on your lap, if someone can stay or should stay in your path or not. In your relationship sector, maybe the two of you, or if you're together, should take some time to go and just be free on vacation for a while. Or for some of you, you or the other person are going to be breaking away towards a little bit of freedom from maybe each other, or somebody's going to break away from a situation or connection altogether. Now, in your creative aspects position, some of you may hear of a new opportunity or an offer, or waiting for an offer when it comes to finances, and creatively you're trying to figure out how to make that work. Some of you are looking at a new beginning that may be tied to prosperity, or just a message from someone. And in your actions position, Spirit is offering you the Life Renewed Acorn. So this is a magical seed by which you can bury and begin a brand new path with. It could be a new path in finances, a new path with a new person, a new path of your own. However it is, and whatever it is you choose to put your energy into now through the middle of February. So in your mental aspects position, some of you are really hoping, wishing, and praying that this new path ahead will involve a soulmate connection. And in your subconscious, some of you know that I feel like some of you are just really over-analyzing a three-party connection, because maybe someone wants to break away a little bit. Somebody just wants to take some time and be free from maybe a lot of pressure. Now, in your practical day-to-day matters position, we do have someone or something or energies around you that are unhealthy, energies around you that don't fulfill you. It may be that you become addicted to a thought, a way of thinking, a viewpoint, a perspective, or that you're going to take steps to get clear about a situation by which you're just not happy with. In your inner strengths position, you do have the energies of the Fool to be able to step into a brand new direction, which is lined up with the actions position of planting this new seed and starting a new beginning with what feels like and what very well could be a soulmate connection. Now, in a 3-card summary to my right, we've got the first week and a half to 2 weeks. If you guys just kind of being like this little guy down here, not wanting to come out of his space to deal with anything, or maybe someone around you has been. I feel like it's you. I feel like whomever's Sagittarius energies I'm pulling in has been enjoying their gatherings with others and may have a couple people in their thoughts, but they don't want to make any decisions about anything. Because there is some very serious energy here with the Emperor energy. So there is either something tied to court, or there is an attorney, or there is, this could even be the energies available to you where you're starting to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused about a path you've been on. You know what? This path has been too long and too difficult, and I am tired of being in pain and anguish. Some of you are contemplating a happily ever after connection with someone who is or has the characteristics of an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Being someone's King of Pentacles or being someone's Queen of Pentacles, where financially things are good. So that's in your thoughts in the beginning. Now, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have the Moon card energy. So this is fears about moving ahead, or fears about maybe someone keeping a secret from you. And you just wanting to have that peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, prosperity, and a happily ever after. But I think you see and or feel that maybe something is coming to an end or needs to come to an end. Whether it's you bringing it to an end, there will be some heartache. And maybe even some regret, because some of you fell in love with a very beautiful, magical, spiritual person, but a person by which maybe couldn't offer the love that you had desired. So inadvertently, some of you have been thinking about a new path. My advice in this energy is to always give your situation one last ditch effort. Go away to see what you have together, or finally come together and have the discussion of, are you happy? And it's not about another person. When we come to an end of a path together and we've learned something from each other, then we all have to come to a discussion and say, if we're not content, let's not block ourselves from the path ahead. Or let's figure out how to make this content. So in the next 4 to 6 weeks, we do have the energies of wanting to just sneak away, to go and take care of yourself, to spoil yourself. And maybe when you take some time away, there's some sort of a connection with love, but the love is small, and maybe that is the pain and anguish that you were trying to communicate. And you're still in the next 4 to 6 weeks wondering if you should give this connection one last try. Because by the end of this, you Saggies could be with who could be your soulmate, who may have fire in their chart or a very fiery personality, Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. But you've been kind of waiting and not making any movements, choices, or decisions for fear that someone is offering their heart to someone else. And in the end, if someone is offering their heart to someone else who is manipulative. But I see some of you really bringing a closure to a very passionate connection and stepping into a new world, because you've been reborn via a connection maybe with a fire sign. And now you're contemplating new beginnings. Now you're trying to make the right decisions on your own behalf. But I don't see you guys making a decision into and through to the middle of January. And that's okay, because I don't feel like a lot of decisions should be made at this point in time at this time anyway, because this is a time of observation. This is a time of really getting to know not only our own selves, but this is a number 2 year. We have the whole year to really plan and figure out what true love and soulmate and all that truly is. I can't help but acknowledge and bring up the Lenormand deck that I do for myself before I start to film. And this is just a clarification of the energies I am pulling, so I can just kind of confirm where I'm at with the energies. And the card on the bottom of the deck does speak of the coffin. The coffin can pretty much be a lot about endings. Okay, and the card representing the entire 5-card spread is saying, you know, we are nature, like trees. And when we run into injuries and issues like this, we are able, because of the energies of our nature, to push beyond pain and anguish and to grow much further and better and prosper more, because we learned from some sort of karmic connection. So you guys have been in a karmic connection, and in the first week to 3 weeks, maybe 4, you're going to receive some information, maybe via social media or through a connection with others, celebration. And some of you may be finding out in the next month and a half to 2 months that somebody just, with the snake card energies and a female, or the lady card energies, somebody was very content and bored and mischievous and made a decision with someone who is a snake. I also feel like, yeah, this snake is manipulative, is dishonest. So either the lady has dishonest energy, or the lady's been dealing with a karmic situation that the whole thing talks about. And there's been a snake in the center of this whole relationship. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards from the same Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm going to ask Spirit about messages about the person, place, situation, circumstance, whatever that you guys are thinking of. I guess we'd have to be a person with this particular deck. So dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius with clearly defined messages regarding the person that they are thinking of, and the energies, romance, and love into the middle of February 2018. Okay, so the person you guys are thinking of is extremely focused and determined on a situation. They are very determined to bring one path to an end and to step into a new through this beautiful portal. I feel like they've had enough of a situation and they need a new beginning. In the relationship sector, this person to you guys could be this fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, or they're thinking of you and they're very, very, very focused on you at this time. Now, in the creative aspects position, the person you're thinking of is looking back at a very long and difficult path and is wondering if they should give the situation another try. Now, this could be, the snake energies could even be an untrustworthy child or person in their vicinity, and they've been trying to help this person or the situation, family member, whatever it is to you. And that's what this karmic path has kind of been about, is that you guys are receiving messages. You kind of want to walk off in a path because of all the destruction and the mistrust, and this lady is attached to it. It's like, and now this lady finally is able to kind of bring an end to a situation. And she's taking the action steps of the Six of Wands to climb out of being in constant struggle in her thoughts to actually releasing herself to take steps towards success now. So in her mental, I keep saying her, but it can be both, he or she, in their mental aspects position, It is a time for them to focus on self-care, on their surroundings, maybe shopping, getting a pedicure, manicure, taking a salt bath, but doing wonderful things for themselves to take care of themselves. Subconsciously, they're just looking for a happily ever after, for contentment, joy, and peace. Someone who brings home the bacon, who cares and cuddles with the family, who will make a great grandparent. Now, pardon me, in the day-to-day practical aspects position, this person is like physically wanting to sneak away. And I don't think it's from you, Sagittariuses, but I think it's from an environment or a circumstance that has been very, very overwhelming. They have the energies of the inner strengths card to not drink, to not fall into a three-party connection. They just want to be successful in crawling out of what has been up in their mind and has been too much of a struggle for too long, however that applies to them personally. And we have to respect that each person is fighting their own battles and their own path with their own demons, and that we need to let people live and go through their own path. Because we're all learning the same thing, but at different times and in different ways, because we're all different. So in the first week and a half to 2 weeks from watching this video, know that this person is trying to do the best that they can to enjoy the surroundings they are in, though sometimes they'd like to just go and create a new life at a distance. Maybe with someone new. But there are fears of a new beginning. Their heart is open to love. But at one point, this person is open to complete fantasy, and in the next moment, they're not wanting to deal with reality at all. Yeah, this person is having a hard time moving ahead because they have not healed from something. Something has just transpired in their path that they haven't even had the beginning of healing happen yet. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have a Virgo here who is being represented with the soulmate card. So maybe a person that you're with is, I don't feel like Virgo. It could be for some of you, not all of you, but also these energies speak of overanalyzing. So the person you're thinking of may be overanalyzing a situation when it comes to someone they're connected to. And it could be, like I said, family member, soul connection, however that connection applies. So they're just hoping, wishing, and praying on their wheel of fortune that it will start to move in a new direction as they let the past fall away. Someone may have come into this person's life and tried to open their heart to them that was dishonest and manipulative. And now they're just looking at every single perspective as to how they can just get the heck out of here. They really need a break. They are protecting and defending themselves. They're trying to make final decisions on what is success in my life going to be like. How am I going to achieve that success? What is a new path going to look like? Who and what am I going to connect to and with in my path ahead? This is a very spiritual person, a person who is really good at manifestation and is not afraid to start new things. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, we have celebration, partying, maybe someone partying too much. Maybe some of you are getting to the truth of a situation that they may have an addiction, or that they are making some sort of changes. Maybe part of what they're going through has to do with releasing the past. Maybe part of what they're going through is trying to figure out how to manifest more finances in the future. Maybe they're just trying to figure out how to create boundaries for themselves. Or at some point for some of them, they're going to see that you guys have started to move on. And that's, I'm really feeling like, however, all of these energies are starting to go everywhere now. there's been a lot of pressure on a connection between a couple people here. And it's been because of outside influences. Okay? And now is the time to stay strong in your own beliefs of whether or not this connection is meant to be, whether it's a person, place, business, however this connection means to you. I'm going to ask a couple more things here for you Saggies. And I'm going to the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. I'm going to be asking for spiritual guidance when it comes to the Sagittarius for now, when you watch the video on into and through to the middle of February. Sorry it's so late. I've been busy doing personal readings. Spiritual guidance, please, for Sagittarius is for now into mid-February 2018. Okay, so Spirit is saying that now, at this particular time, think about what you want your future to be like. Take your time, make a wish by praying to Spirit. Be careful what it is that you're wishing for, though. In your thoughts, you have the Moon card energy, so this is wanting to start a new path in a new direction, but unsure of how to get there. Afraid maybe to take the actual steps. In your relationship sector, you're taking time to go out in the woods, into your grove on the couch with your blanket and your kitty cat, and think about what it is you truly want moving forward in your path. In your creative aspects position, some of you are going to come into an understanding of your soul purpose, is what I'm feeling. So it's a time to practice with your talents and your skills and to think about how you can offer what you create to others, to help others. In your actions position, you may become very focused, and I'll clarify about what that is because I think they're asking you to get focused. And in your emotional aspects position, I feel very strongly that with the summoning energy, you are starting to understand that everything that has transpired before now in our lives transpired because we brought it into our path. Consciously, subconsciously, or spiritually, we chose, if we don't want something, we don't want something. If we want something, we do. And there are long attachments to the energies when we allow people in our path. So now at this point, you get to decide as you move forward, what is it I want to summon into my path next? That is what this understanding and clarity is going to be about, that Spirit brings to you as you pray for guidance. Now in your subconscious, Spirit is saying subconsciously you know that you want to let go of this grove, maybe this location. I'm going to clarify. In your practical day-to-day matters position, you've got a reminder here. So this is a picture of a tombstone that says don't forget. Don't forget to wait for an understanding before moving forward with your wishes, hopes, and prayers. In the meantime, in your inner strengths position, you have the energies of the individuality card to really focus on your hobbies, gifts, talents, and skills. That's what focus means. It's diagonal to wishing for something that you can do every day and become very fulfilled inside by doing. Staying very focused on. While subconsciously working on letting go of maybe just old energy so that you can start to walk in a new path or a new direction. So in a 3-card summary to my right, Spirit's saying in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, some of you are going to be bringing a conclusion to a situation, and Spirit is offering you the energies of the Strength card to do so. It could be that you guys are moving forward to a different company, or moving home, or moving from a relationship, who knows, or just taking a break. All right, and now is the time to be honest, not only with others, but with yourself about what it is you want to manifest in your path ahead. All you have to do with the meditation energies is pray to Spirit for exactly what it is you'd like to see transpire. A path is being blocked for some of you as you move ahead because a message is going to come in about deception. Now this could be finance, this could be romance, however it may apply in your life. You will know within the next week, week and a half or 2. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have success. Why? Because you guys are focused not only on being loyal to others, but on being loyal to yourself first and foremost. The High Priestess of Water is going to help you when it comes to your emotions and to some sort of cycles. So now is a time to really look at your cycles. We all have them. What is it that you do over and over again that keeps bringing you the same unfulfilled results? Once you can identify the cycles, then you can stop them in their tracks and react or handle something differently than you did in the past. Again, we've got hope, which is like the moon card. Understand that the moon represents hope, and without hope, your path would be dark. Therefore, you would not move at all. You would remain stagnant. And Spirit's saying they don't want you to remain stagnant right now, because they want you to focus with the vision and belonging card on a new path ahead of you, by which you know is the path that you belong to. So in the next 4 to 6 weeks, it may feel like something is very complicated. But Spirit's saying you're just coming to the very end of a path. Look down and decide. Should I take a risk in a new path? Should I take a risk and have this communication with my partner? Most importantly, take an oath to yourself to understand that we are never stuck, and that you will be with the High Priestess of Earth, financially secure if you choose to go in your own path, and that this person, everything will work out. I really feel like there is just a big time of healing here from something, and in the end you will have confidence, Saggies, because you took and made the decision to move forward however you can live with, however you choose, because we have freedom of choice. And conversations are what's going to bring you clarity. All right, so your word of prayer that we pulled earlier is sobriety. All right, Saggies, so the card says, my clear mind is easily able to focus and to concentrate. So maybe now we can get a little bit of clarity here after all kinds of disruption and people coming in who either have addictions or who were dishonest. Mother Mary supports your intention to have a chemical-free lifestyle. She can guide your detoxification process and support you in choosing sobriety one day at a time. Now, sobriety could be an addiction to pop. It could be an addiction to many, many things. A clear and sober mind is better able to concentrate during meditation and prayer, in the same way that a sober driver can better steer an automobile in a straight line. Your prayers for help in this regard can also reduce or even eliminate cravings for unhealthy substances, so that sobriety is a pleasant and peaceful choice. So maybe we eat too much sugar. Maybe we drink too much sugar. Now is a time of changes. Mother Mary's love will give you the feelings of comfort, of bliss, and of love that you once sought through substances. So it's really a time to get kind of free from the intensities of the past and to focus on what will better your health, which of course can just involve a little bit of stretching in front of the TV. It could just be a walk that you take each day. But as you take more time to find the playfulness in your soul once again, let's see what they say. You're going to come to a clear understanding within yourself with the High Priestess of Water, who's going to help you with your emotions. Decide what and or who you want to summon into your path. There's a little bit of a mention here about a desire and denial when it comes to lust. And there's a little bit here about learning something new, about remaining loyal to our own path. But the chaos is being cut out for whoever's been dealing with something for a period of time. So I hope, wish, and pray that you have a very joyful, happy, end of January into the middle of February, and that I can hear from you guys soon. If you want me to pull your energies, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and the information is listed below. Take care, and God bless.